it's Marian, and welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. Our activities are focused on different topics such as science, history, health, and even arts. This week we're going to be learning about Valentine's Day. But first, let's figure out what we're going to be learning today by guessing. We're going to be using our vocabulary words to figure out what we're going to be learning about today. Our first word is bee dancing. Bee dancing is a way bees communicate with each other. They dance to give each other information and make a request. Next up is beloved. Beloved is a dearly loved or a much loved person. Can you guys guess what we're going to be learning about today? Well, if you guys guessed B, you guys are correct. Now let's go to Mercedes for our fun activity.
Today we're going to be making this cute little heart bee. Super cute, super easy to make. And here are the materials you will need for today. You will need a pipe cleaner. It doesn't matter what color you want to use. I'm just using this brown one. You will need some crayons, some scissors, some glue, and you will need this handout. And yeah, so let me change the camera angle so you guys can see how to make this. Now that you have your worksheet, go ahead and choose if you want to use crayons or markers, and I'm gonna be using crayons. And for each heart, you are gonna be doing 2 hearts of each color that you choose. So I'm gonna be doing purple. So I am marking what colors I'm gonna be doing each heart. So I did purple, blue, yellow for the body, and I'm gonna be doing purple for the little antennas. On the little bottom of the paper, you can see that there is an example of how the bee will look towards the end. So now you just go ahead and color each heart, and yeah, just color the hearts whatever color you want. While you guys go ahead and color your hearts, I'm gonna be telling you a few jokes, and the first joke is, what do you call a bee that is born in May? A bee that's born in May is called a May bee. Hit it, May bee. My second joke is, what did the bee say to the flower? Well, the bee said, hello, honey. Get it? Because bees use the nectar from the flowers to make honey. So it said, hello, honey. And the final joke I have for you is, what did one bee say to another? Well, the one bee said to the other bee, I love being with you, honey. As you see, I am now finished coloring in my hearts, and hopefully you guys are too. So I'm putting my crayons away, and I'm going to go ahead and start cutting my hearts out. So go ahead and cut every single heart out, and put them to the side and make a little pile. Once you are getting close to being done cutting all your hearts, go ahead and choose what color you want your bee's face to be. And for my bee, I wanted my bee's face to be yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the yellow hearts, and I am going to draw a little face on the heart, and I just went with a simple smiley face. So here I am drawing 2 dots for the eyes and a cute little smile. And that is the face I chose for my bee. Once you are done doing the little face on your bee, go ahead and take the little example from the bottom of the handout, and you are going to start placing the hearts as the example to start building your bee. So go ahead and get your hearts, and I am going to put them in the groups of the colors. So right here I am going to be doing yellow, purple, yellow, and purple. So basically what I did is I put the yellow on top, which is my face, and then I put the purple heart on the bottom. I placed the yellow heart underneath the purple, and then a purple underneath the yellow. Go ahead and get your glue and glue down every heart on top of each other. So I am going to be gluing down my yellow face on top of my purple heart, and I was having a little bit trouble with my glue, but I eventually did get it to work. So here I am putting glue on the back of my yellow heart, and I am now placing it on top of the purple, and just repeat the same process, making sure you keep one on top of each other, and make sure you keep your pattern. Now I'm just turning it around to slide my fingers over to make sure that the glue is stuck on, and here I am showing you that I did yellow, purple as my design, and that is how the example on the bee is. Now we have to do the wings, and I am turning the heart 90 degrees and placing them to see how I want my wings to be. And I just turned over the whole entire bee, and I am going to be putting glue on the color on the blue part, so the wing can be blue, and it will be facing me when I turn it around. So I'm just putting glue on the blue part of the heart towards the point of it, and I am gluing it down. So when I turn it over, the wings will be blue and they will be right on the side of the bee. And now go ahead and get your pipe cleaner and cut it the desired length you want. I am just cutting a pipe cleaner in half, and once you have both your pipe cleaners, go ahead and you're gonna twist the top of the pipe cleaner just a little bit. Right now I am making sure both pipe cleaners are the same size, but here I am going to grab one and I am going to twist the top just a little bit so we have a place to place the little heart antenna on. As you can see, I am doing it to both. And now just put glue on the little ball we did on top and put the little hearts we cut out. So go ahead and do that for both, and turn your bee around and put glue on the bottom of each pipe cleaner and stick it onto the back of the bee's head. As you can see, I'm just sticking it on there. If you're using a glue stick, it will be easier, but if you're using liquid glue like I am, it may get a little bit slippery and it can come off like my heart just came off. But just go ahead and stick it on there again. I'm flipping it over and I'm pressing down on my heart and on my bee's face to make sure the glue stick, and like you see, the antenna fell off, but not a big deal. I just went ahead and glued it back on, and it is a little bit slippery, so just make sure you hold it in place for a few seconds so it can stay still. And I am done with my bee, and yeah, that's all you had to do for this activity. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will let them talk more about bees.
Wow, Mercedes, thank you so much for that really fun activity on honeybees. So some really fun facts about honeybees are that they actually have 4 parts in their life. So they start off as an egg, then they go on to being a larva, a pupa, and then they turn into an adult honeybee. Cool, right? Now let's get into some different types of bees. So one type of bee is actually called a drone bee. And the cool thing about a drone bee is they actually don't have a stinger, and they have these really, really big eyes. But it's hard because drone bees, since they don't have stingers, they don't have a way to protect themselves. Next, we have worker bees. Worker bees have stingers. They're kind of small, and they're always out and about getting
nectar and pollen so that they can get honey and produce it for their last but not least queen bee. And this queen bee is the mother and queen of all the bees, and she rarely comes out of the hive, and she just might be one of the biggest bees. And yes, she's a she. So thank you guys so much for tuning into our activity today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button so that you get notifications for new videos. Bye.